Hey, what's up everybody? This is Ernie Kabir from Who Buys Your Stuff Media, customer research for online SMEs. So we are doing episode number 4. Today, it's inspired by an interview that I gave recently with HUCK magazine. Two things real quick. Vince Medeiros, I really love you, man. And then obviously Alex for asking all those great questions and getting me to think a bit differently about what we're doing here at Who Buys Your Stuff. There was a variety of different questions that he asked, and they were all great. But the one that really stuck out for me was when he asked me, "What is the one greatest thing about doing customer research through business?"
You remember my love.
And I just thought, there isn't just one thing. This is an arsenal of benefits of doing customer research. Fundamentally, businesses need customers. How do you get customers? You get customers by either engaging with them on an emotional level to get them to act and respond and come to your website, hopefully peruse products and services and buy, or you are solving a specific problem they have with an incredible product or an incredible service. Whether you understand them enough to emotionally engage with them or you understand them enough to solve a problem that they may have with a product or a service, you need to really know them. And when I say know them, I'm not talking about like your audience. I'm not talking about demographics or a postal address. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about behaviors, specific interests. I'm talking about their life stage. I'm talking about words to use when you communicate to them. I'm talking about understanding how they're actually consuming media. Is it digital or is it print? I mean, all these things. I'm not talking about surface level stuff like demographics, postal addresses. They live in the north. We need to get a lot deeper there, and especially for small and medium-sized businesses. And then once you find that out, you give the sales and your marketing, your products and your services. People within those departments really start doing incredible stuff with that customer in mind. And we're seeing it with a number of high-growth businesses that we're working with. We've seen them do this. We've seen them roll things out from a sales and marketing point of view. Metrics start going in all the right directions. They're spending less money and they're getting more customers. Their traffic numbers are going up. Their engagement rates, open rates, and click-throughs are going up. Eventually, their conversions start going up. All the right things. Anyways, Alex asked this question, right? So there's a ream of things, but I wasn't going to go through them. I wanted to make it simpler. So instead, I thought of an analogy. I thought about something that I use in my life now that makes it incredibly easier. Something that I use on a daily basis that allows me to get or do what I need to do much more effectively and much quicker without all the just like wasted time, sometimes money in getting there. And the analogy was Google Maps. So just think about that. My co-founder, Gregor Matthews, I love him very much. Him and I are super tight, and I really dig his family. And every so often, I will travel up. And when I go to travel up and see his family, I get in my car, and one of the first things I do is go from my phone, and I punch in his postal code, and I put it there on the dash. And then I drive up. Now, if I was to get rid of that phone and get rid of that Google Maps and just go on like a map, piece of paper, pull over to the side of the road to see where I'm at, maybe get lost, maybe take a bit longer, maybe not notice if there's traffic warnings, it's 30 miles from now and I might be able to bypass them, all of those things. If I wasn't using Google Maps, it would take me a lot longer to get where I need to go. I have a much better idea of what it looks like to get to where I need to go. And it's very much like that with doing customer research. With people within your business's specific department, sales, marketing, product, and services, not really knowing who the customer is, it's kind of like going on a road trip without Google Maps. If you decide that this is where you are as a business and you want to get here, and this is 3 million, 4 million, 20 million exit, whatever it might be, in order to get here, you gotta know your customers. If you don't, you might get there. You may get there eventually. But the key word to focus on here is eventually. If I don't use Google Maps, I will get to Gregor's, but I will get there eventually. What does eventually mean? You spend a lot of money and time, so you're doing a lot of this, as opposed to just as your start point within your business, rally the whole team around the actual customer that's driving it. Understand them, emotionally engage with them, build products and services with them in mind. And the ability to go from here to here is much easier because you know who they are. So customer research is like Google Maps. Who Buys Your Stuff? Episode 4 is done and dusted. Huck, thank you for the opportunity. Alex, thank you for the questions. Vince, you are the man. Guys, I will catch you all very soon. Peace.